right, we're at the gym. I've been sitting here for just a few minutes. It's 6:08 a.m. And now I'm one of those crazy people that I used to be like, dang, you're at the gym I'm not even up at 6 o'clock. And now I'm the crazy person that's waking up at 4:15 to try and be at the gym by 6 o'clock. And I was the one who always wanted to sleep in. He was like, oh, I just need more sleep. I need more time in my day more than I need to sleep in, which also enforces me to go to bed on time to get enough sleep, because weight loss, muscle gain, all of those things, you're not going to make good choices if you're sleep deprived. I mean, come on, think about it. When was the last time you're like, wow, I made such great decisions and felt so good and so energized because I went to bed really late and woke up early? Okay, said no one ever. Oh, all sad. I'm done with my coffee now. I spilled some of it earlier and I almost thought about subtracting the calories, and I'm like, no, it's better to overestimate your calories and underestimate it. And I'm much more motivated today to be really, really on track with my movement and my calories, because yesterday was Easter. And even though I kept my calories good, I did have a couple extra bites of some things that might have put it up another 50 calories, maybe 100 most. I don't even think so. But I logged everything. My calorie goal is between 1,100 and 1,200. And my blowout day was 1,250 calories. But I went out to eat and I had ice cream and I had some of my kids' Easter candy. I just kept it all in moderation, which is new. The old mindset that I used to have would think, oh, it's just a little bit here and there, it doesn't matter. But yesterday for the holiday, I went into it with this mindset that I had never had before. And it's a mindset that I've been purposefully developing. I shared a YouTube short yesterday morning about it. And as I was getting ready for church in the morning, I was running really, really late. And it was really tempting to just leave all my hair and makeup stuff out, right? Just leave it out. I'm like, I'm running late. And I'm like, I'm going to have to deal with this mess when I come back. I mean, it literally takes me less than 30 seconds to put my stuff away when I'm done. I've got a basket that I just put on a shelf and it's really quick and easy. But those things add up. And if I didn't clean up that mess before I left, I would have to deal with it when I got back. And if I didn't deal with it when I got back, I would have to look at the mess on my bathroom counter. And I would go in there and I would start the process of cognitive dissonance of trying to ignore the mess instead of just dealing with it. So I went into Easter with all the yummy food and all that stuff, with the concept of, okay, don't make a mess. I don't want to clean. Don't eat the calories that you don't want to have to face the fact that, okay, my goal is I'm going to have this amount of calorie deficit in this amount of time. Your calories don't reset every 24 hours, people. You don't just blow it and eat thousands of calories in a day and be like, that's okay, I'll start tomorrow. Because that mess that you made the day before with eating a bunch of extra calories, it's still there. It didn't go away because the sun went down and the sun came up. It's still there. So I managed my mess, and I didn't even make a really big mess. It worked out really, really well. I was very thankful because I didn't cook. I did not cook a single thing this Easter. And normally I'm the one spending days and all that, getting my house more perfect for other people than my day-to-day family. And I'm cooking and I'm planning and I'm shopping. I did nothing. We all went out. My whole family, we have family that lives farther south and then we're north. So we just met in the middle and we went out to a restaurant for Easter. And it was amazing. I made the joke that I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what it's like to be a guy on the holidays. I'm like, I'm a man this holiday. I sit around and I'm getting served. Yeah, I know. We need to change that in our generation, don't we? But yeah, it was wonderful. I spent a whole bunch of time the day before looking at the menu and like figuring out my options so that when I got to the restaurant, what I felt like having, I'd be like, oh, okay, I know that I can have that, or I can have that, and I can have that, and I can do these things, and that will keep me on plan. You know, I had my little scale in my purse, and I wanted some of the appetizers, some of the pretzels. So I skipped the cheese dip because I'm like, "Ugh, it just seems like a pain in the butt to log." And the pretzel was good without it. But I like weighed each piece of pretzel appetizer and I logged it. And we were Applebee's, and I ordered the Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp, and I just ordered it with no butter sauce. I forget how much. I think it ended up being like 600 and some odd calories for the entire plate. And because I have achalasia, I ordered a side of au jus sauce to pour all over everything. So everything, like an au jus has like almost like no calories. I mean, so long as it's not made with like a whole ton of drippings, which at Applebee's, we're probably talking packets and powders here, if we're being realistic. Yeah. So anyways, I was able to use that as like a gravy. So it didn't have the butter on it, but everything was like really nice and moist that way. If you guys don't know, achalasia is something where one in two, it's not common. It's like 1 in 200,000 people get it, and your esophagus no longer pushes food down, and your lower esophageal sphincter, which is the little thing in between your esophagus and your stomach, closes and doesn't like letting food in. I had actually had another procedure this week to try, and with a GI specialist team, to go down there and do like this extra special sort of like pneumatic dilation to try and open that up and get food down. And as much as it sounds crazy, the achalasia that made it difficult to eat made me gain more weight because I was coping with it by eating all of the foods that went down really, really easy, like the crackers and stuff like that. Those would go down really easy, but the healthier foods, the vegetables, the meat, and all those things have been really, really hard because, you know, I would eat something and then it would just sit there and I can't eat or drink for hours. Yeah, I could use prayers. Okay, anyways, I digress. It's time to get going in the gym with my Applebee's thing. I ordered that, and I actually am still not done with it. I ate part of it at lunch. I ate part of it for dinner last night, and I still have leftovers today to finish because it was a really big filling thing, you know, and I had all of the mashed potatoes with it. I'm going to eat carbs for the rest of my life. Now that I've found freedom from like the keto, like, oh no, I am really enjoying all of the carbs. And the one thing that I would say I still need to be most people need to be really careful of is I try to keep the sugar really, really low because it can be kind of like a domino effect if you're not really careful. I mean, you can eat sugar. There's nothing wrong with sugar. But if you must keep it controlled. Some people, it triggers wanting more. And I was realizing, I'm like, I had a little bit, it made me want more. But you know what? Feelings aren't facts. Just because I want something doesn't mean I have to have it. Newsflash! Okay, it's been way too, oh goodness, it's 6:17. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to exercise. I'm going to come and talk to you guys again later. I've got my water bottle. Oops, I got to reset this to 1. I'm going to see if I can finish 2 full 30-ounce water bottles before I go home. And my goal today is to be at a minimum of 5,000 steps before I leave the gym. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you in a little bit.